And welcome to the Writer's Life, a place where you get the sight, sound, smell, taste of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life. Subscribe if you haven't already. Do bad things to the like button. And tap the bell gently for notifications so that you don't miss out on one life-changing, freaking awesome video. Betcha. So I finished 2 novels in the past 6 weeks. They're shorter novels, granted, but don't forget I'm freelancing too. So, and I'm trying to keep this part-time. I'm trying to live the life while doing this. Like I keep saying, this is not work. It's like I told my friend Elise. Money for nothing and your checks for free, right? But what does a writer do when they finish a novel? I think a lot of people, a lot of professionals, editors, agents, stuff like that, they're like, oh, take time off now. What? What do you mean take time off? I no longer wrote the end on the latest Chase Baker, and I started in on a new Moonlight Scarface, and I just finished like 1,200 words on it. And that's with me having written a 750-word article for Scale Fluence. And I still had time for a jog, a lift, a nap. I'm going to go for a walk in a minute before the rain comes. So you see what I'm getting at. But you might think like, oh, God, Vince is crazy. Like, why does he keep writing all these words? He's going to suck. That's not true. The more I write, the better I get. And the more clean copy I'm able to write. Granted, I have like a whole bunch of manuscripts that need to be edited and all that sort of stuff. But so fucking what? You know, like that's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. But I'll go back to what I used to say all the time. You know, just because a surgeon spends all night, you know, replacing a heart or something like that. Now, do you think like the next day or 2 days later, it's going to be like, oh, take the month off? No, like he gets right on, he or she gets right on the next one, right? They don't stop. You know, if a pilot flies a jumbo jet all the way to Sri Lanka, that's a long flight. You think he's like, I'm done for 2 weeks? No, he flies probably the next day again. Granted, pilots do want pilots to take breaks, but that's just like FAA regulations and stuff like that. Half of them probably charter other jets for extra money or something like that. Also, I mean, here I go going off on a tangent again. Also, I don't think of flying as a job. I think it's something that gives them a rush, an adrenaline rush, and they just love to do it, you know. But you know, it's not like, oh fuck, I gotta fly today. At least I hope that's not what my pilots say. You know, like, oh shit, I hate my job. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Observe the safety regulations. You know, you don't want him like to have had a bad fight with his wife just before leaving, or you know, doing drugs or anything. I'm a little bit of a nervous flyer. You know why? Because I don't have control. Anyway, I digress. Somebody's calling me. Hang on. 888. Fuck you. Stop. I don't know. I hate my phone. Anyway, but like a bricklayer might work his ass off on a building, and for however long it takes, and immediately starts on the next one. You think Elon Musk is the hardest worker in the world. I think he gets like 4 hours of sleep a night. He works like 7 days a week. And how many companies does he run? He puts us all to shame. He deserves to be a billionaire. Or president of the United States. Well, he's you know, I don't even want to comment on Sleepy Joe because I don't think he's running anything. But under normal circumstances, the president of the United States would be working constantly. That's why they go in looking one way and come out looking like 40 miles of bad road. But this is what we do. Musicians, same thing. They finish an album. They don't take much time off, if anything. If they're in the recording studio, say all night, they go home to relax. What do they do to relax? Probably kick back with a beer and their acoustic guitar, just fuck around. What's the other one I always love to bring up? Okay, a fishing guide, a fly fishing guide. What do fly fishing guides do on their day off? They go fly fishing. So anyway, this is what we do. We write. And so, like, why wouldn't you just start on the next one? Especially while you get all that creative juice going. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you're all having a great Monday. I have to think about what day it is. And now that ski season's over, they're all going to blend into one another until I take off for Egypt. All right. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.